I'm sitting here with Graeme from AL-KO. Graeme, how are you this afternoon?
Oh, pretty hot, mate. It's hot in the old big top.
It is, but I like the white shirt.
Actually, it's a new look for us. We've had black shirts up until this year, and the white just makes us look a bit more professional.
It's quite timely.
Yeah, especially on these hot days.
Let's not worry about the professionalism, let's just worry about the keeping cool in the hot days.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh yeah, how would you like to be wearing a... Oh, just sport... I'll tell you what though, Fleetwood, do they wear a beautiful black t-shirt though? Oh look at that.
May I give you some advice? Always stand in the shade.
The polyester.
That's it.
Hey, AL-KO.
Yes.
What a responsibility you guys have in the industry.
Well, a lot of people look up to us in the industry. We tend to set the standards, and we try very hard.
We need to whack the microphone.
Sorry.
There we
How's
are.
that?
For all
My
of you
apologies.
playing along at home, here we go.
Yep.
The responsibility you guys have for safety in the industry, it's pretty big.
It is, and look, we spend a lot of money in testing and everything we do to make the public comfortable with us, and we like to be leaders in the industry.
Yes, well, you are leaders in the industry, and there's a saying that I reckon Rob Chapman said to me maybe a year ago. He said, the ESC technology that you guys have,
Yeah.
to start off with, it's almost an optional extra for people in their caravans, but day by day, it is becoming an absolute necessity. Tell us a bit more about the ESC technology and what it stands for.
Okay, ESC is for Electronic Stability Control. In the last 20 years, we've seen this concept and technology move into the automotive industry, and now we're starting to see it come into the caravan industry. And it's about time, and we keep projecting forward all the time. But this product will give the end user the confidence in buying a larger caravan, maybe a van with a shower or toilet in it. But what we find is there's many newcomers to the caravanning industry, and having ESC means that they can feel confident in towing when their partners are towing. Usually in a caravan you have two people in a car. One is the main driver, and usually the second person in the car may take over sometimes. And what we find is they have a lack of experience when towing. So they might have a lovely day, sunny, no wind, straight roads, cruising along there at 80 kilometres an hour, and the next minute a car will pass, they'll drop the wheels off the apron of the road, and they don't know what to do next. And usually the first thing you'll go for is the brakes.
And that just real quickly, on the brakes, going for the brakes, heavy and hard on the brakes, it's instinct, but it's not necessarily the right thing to do, is it?
No, probably end up in disaster. And nobody tells them how to tow, and usually they learn from experience. And what ESC will do is if it detects a great enough lateral movement, it'll activate independently of whatever they do and hopefully save the day for them. Now, we've had many people coming onto the stand that have mentioned in previous times with ESC, they've had it activate and they've come in to say how rapt they were and how it saved them on the day. And interesting, we have some caravan manufacturers here, owners of their business that run it on their own vans, and they've actually had it activate, and they're believers.
Well, I've driven vans with the ESC, and I've also seen videos of the ESC testing, and just nothing beats seeing something work firsthand. And the good old witch's hat test with vans that don't have the ESC and a van that does, the difference is so significant, isn't it?
It is, and it's an interesting thing. I've been in the industry for many years, and
is that why you've got the little bit of the silver fox? Because of the greyness that this industry does?
Damn it, you've noticed. Thanks for that.
Go on, tell us a bit more. Keep going.
Basically, my first experience was ESC when I came to AL-KO. Charlie, we call him Handlebars.
Yes.
He took me out in the course and he said, now, Graeme, we want you to take the van through this swerve and recovery circuit at 80 kilometres an hour. And I looked at him and I said, I've had plenty of experience, but you're asking me to do something I have never done in my life before. And he said, oh, well, do you think you can do it? And I said, I don't know, I might knock a few witches' hats over. And he said, well, can you take the car through it? And I said, yeah, of course. And he said, okay, forget the caravans on the back. So in we go, through the chicane, come out the other side, and he said, well, did you feel the ESC come on? I said, no. He said, did you see the caravan in the rear vision mirror? I said, no. He said, what were you doing? And I said, I was frightened, I was looking straight ahead. And he said, okay, we're going through a second time. And the second time we went through at a lot faster speed.
Yes.
And a little bit more confidence. And as I went through the second turn, my foot went flat out in the accelerator pedal.
Yes.
I just couldn't help it. And the next minute I felt a bit of resistance on the caravan. You could feel the ESC working.
Yes.
Looked in the mirror, the van was just straight behind me, and out we went. And I said a couple of choice words to him and said, "Can I do it again?" And he said, "No, next person."
Enough.
But since that day, I now have it on my van. My daughter does, my son does. Just seeing is believing, but experiencing it is just the best thing.
And like I hear you talking about it, and like just the visuals of those moments when you're driving and you could lose control of that van. It's something you wouldn't wish upon anyone.
No, that's right.
Now the great thing about the technology, the ESC technology, a lot of manufacturers use that and have it, and you can buy your van with it.
Correct, and that's probably the best way to go.
Absolutely. So what happens if you've got a van and you don't have the ESC technology? Can we retrofit it to your van?
You can, absolutely. And all you need to do is go on the AL-KO website, which is alkoesc.com.au, and you can go to the installer page, and it'll list all our installers. We have quite a number around Australia.
You would?
Yeah, I think it's over 120 installers, and what we do is we have training days where we certify them and train them.
Great.
And they fit it to our specification. So all these guys are experts in the field, and most of them have been in business a long time with a good reputation, and they'll assess the caravan to make sure your brakes are in good working operation before ESC is installed.
And hey, look what I just happened to have prepared earlier.
Ah, very good.
Graeme, this is something that you have released and launched at the show.
It is.
The anti-theft system, but it wouldn't be AL-KO if we didn't create a little acronym, and we're calling it the...
We're calling it the
ATS.
ATS, which
yes.
AL-KO like to use words like ESC and ATS.
What is that?
Okay, what it is, it's a GPS tracking device that's fitted into your caravan.
Can I put it on my wife? Can I fix the GPS tracking device to my wife?
Only if she's got a battery in her back pocket.
Please go on.
Okay, let me just pull it out the box. Basically what this unit does is it hides on the caravan.
Yep.
And it broadcasts the caravan's location, speed, keeps a check on it. You can put a geofence. So that little box there is hardwired into the caravan battery.
Wow.
And when the caravan moves, it comes to life, and it sends an information to a satellite. That satellite sends it back to the website, which is Black Knight Global Tracking. You as the end user can access their website at any time to get a history of all the trips you've done, how fast you've been going, the lot. But if somebody is to steal your caravan, this will send you an email within 5 seconds saying your caravan has now moved out of its geofence. And you can go online with a simple app that's for your smartphone or normally through their website.
Yes.
And it'll come up with either Google Earth or Google Maps, and it'll actually show the location of that caravan within 5 metres of its accurate location.
Fantastic.
Yep. So lovely device.
The price you pay for safety, really, isn't it?
Well, it is, and you know, at the moment with this product, it's actually not using a SIM card, so it's actually machine-to-machine technology. So I'd like to say today we have the latest technology in this product, not necessarily tomorrow, but fantastic product.
Lovely. Graeme, the Silver Fox, you've been amazing.
You know
Thank you
what I
very
say?
much.
You
What
know
do they say?
mate? It's a dirty job.
Someone's got to do it.
That's it.
Thanks, Graeme.
Thank you.
Bye.
What's up, Downunder?